Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams, and off we go on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. Not much there. Stopped short of the 20. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. Whoa! Here's 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Now Brown. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. great job here, keeping it to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They bring Chase in motion. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, this is Stevenson. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And I think this is going to be a matchup they exploit the rest of the game. They go to it here early to test it. And I think with those results, it's something they should continue to come back to, because I'm not sure the defense has a matchup for that running back.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run. Stevenson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Will spot Henry open downfield. And he will go all the way. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He gets it to go. And the Patriots have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10. And they'll be set up now. Up has the 40 with that one.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Here's Brown. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And they are finally going to get him down at the Bengals' 30-yard line. Burrow now to throw on first down.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
11 MT, 11 Thomas.
Burrow here on second down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Now, faking the give. He's got Douglas going deep. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
It'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this.
On 1, right?
Here's a 2nd and 9.
11.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. It was Dietrich Watts with the tackle that time. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go. 180. Like us.
Burrow now. They'll set up the screen to Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. Oh, they take a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3 and a new set of downs.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one, deep downfield for Chase. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
Open man, the tight end, Hooper. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Stevenson's got a 1st down and more. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. Slides extra point, up and good. And the Pats will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. first down throw for Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A carry here for Brown. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. It's Dietrich Wise that time with the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, Burrow. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week after this. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try.
A 43-yard attempt.
And he pulled it left. No good. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Off his foot, Mike, this ball was just never on target. He might have been hoping for it to work a little left to right, but it just didn't want to cooperate. It ends up staying wide left.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Finding space at the 40. Here's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. 12.
They bring Chase in motion. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will pick up a first down up to the 37-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
They bring Chase in motion. Now he's loose again. And he will score again. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. McPherson now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller, him and the quarterback, seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate. I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions, and so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Burrow. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
third down. They'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. On comes the punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
With the score, Bengals 21, Patriots 14.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. Room to run at the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here we go. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 11 MT. 11 MT.
Back to throw, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
11.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
Ball carrier. Dietrich Wise there on the stop. A gain of only a yard.
The Bengals out and ready to punt.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They send him right out of the slot. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And let's give him about 4 on that one. It is Logan Wilson up to make the play. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
They go play action for Burrow. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A gain of 16, good enough for a 1st down.
On 1, ready? Get set. Let's get some points on the board. 12.
They bring Chase in motion. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. 11.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get forward for about a yard. It was Dietrich with the tackle that time.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
11 Thomas.
Burrow to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the 1st down.
That's good for a Cincinnati Bengals.
On the RPO, it's a throw, and it's Higgins. And he's going to be taken down.
Nice play there by T. Higgins. And when you think, Mike, back to 2023, he's only able to play 12 games. Still had just under 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. The hope in Cincinnati is when this guy is healthy, they have themselves a bona fide superstar at the wide receiver position.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Burrow. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Taylor-Britt. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
Play action now. It's Burrow. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
Get in the end zone, fella. 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12, 12, 12. Don't let us stop.
Now a second down throw for Burrow. That is caught. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man, Demario Douglas. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. Back to throw. Has completed to Douglas. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. We'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head. One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Bengals. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see. And it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum build.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
Back to the air one more time. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
And he will have a Patriots 1st down. He has it by plenty. They keep the drive alive here on 3rd and inches.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like...
And he'll take it on in. Kendrick Bourne. Touchdown, New England. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Sly now for the point after. He's got it. And the Patriots are able to cut into the deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by DJ Turner.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Burrow now to throw on first down. Now a shot here, deep middle. He's inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 81 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his big tight end, Henry.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll throw here on 3rd. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Certainly hasn't been their best game in terms of rushing the passer, but you find yourself with a lead here in the 4th quarter. No better time for that pass rush to come alive and see if they can close this game out.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
They go play action for Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Patriots' 12-yard line.
11.
Burrow here on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and 6.
6 yards to go.
throw from out of the gun here on third down. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. And then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by DJ Turner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their second pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will add 1 more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Nowhere to get away. He's going to go down. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but 1 stoppage with 5 seconds to go. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. 1 final play. Airing one out for Bourne. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They move to 1-0, getting the victory.